Chris Savaglia with my partner Soal Valazi on the Solana Car Sports Network. We have a great matchup today between the visiting Neptune Beach Pearl and the Rockville Rock Hounds here at Belly and Louise Yarborough Stadium. Game 2 of the doubleheader today between the two teams.
That was a great hit.
James Free.
No, we can't. We have one out here for the Neptune Beach Pearl.
Yeah.
Now a catcher, James Free, number 28. The order for the Neptune Beach Pearl, we have second baseman Jordan Williams, Michael Woodworth, as you see on first base, as he takes off there. Throw for Bartlemy. Just got in is Woodworth. At the plate right now, we have James Free. DHing today for the Neptune Beach Pearl, Lucas Halstead. Playing left field, Tim Lichty. Playing first base, Matthew Miller. Out in right field, Cooper Morrison. Center field, Zachary Miller. And rounding it out for the Neptune Beach Pearl, Zach Zaleski, playing third base. The 1-0 from Haas. In there, 1-1. Defensive alignment for the Rock Hounds. Logan Finley out in left, Mickey Nunez out in center, Max Smith in right field. From left to right, Willie Hamza, Kevin Sandry, Daniel Page getting the occasional start at second, and Kenny Quilliton playing first. Behind the dish, Zachary Bartlemy. And on the mound for the Rock Hounds, Carson Haas. Two and one. Haas sets. Woodworth takes off, hit from Free out in center field. That'll drop for a base hit. Woodworth slipped. Look, it's a little bit shaken up at third. Looks like he slipped right before third base, so it'll be first and third for the Neptune Beach Pearl as DH Lucas Halstead.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Halstead 320 so far this summer as he just gets a piece of it. Down 0-1. Halstead 4 hit by pitches. And he's got 26 strikeouts. So definitely a power guy who, again, good with the bat, strikes out a lot. Haas throws the curveball on the dart. Able to block his Bartlemy. 1-1.
Carson Haas needs to, attack the hitters. He does top off at 92 miles per hour, so he just needs to use his fastball effectively.
2-1. We finally have Soad's mic working.
I know you guys missed my voice, so we had to figure that out.
Due to some technical difficulties. The 2-1 from Haas. Fastball up. Bartlemy able to snag that. 3-1. The 3-1. Fastball up in the zone. That'll load the bases for the Neptune Beach Pearl with Tim Lichty coming on up.
Only one away. You never want your ace pitcher to struggle, especially in the first inning. Especially with the bases loaded, 1 out. So right here, he's looking for a double play to get the quick 2 outs and end the inning.
Yeah, just Haas hasn't been in his rhythm so far. Looking to get out of this inning unscathed. It's like he's taking his time up there at the plate. Haas just waiting for him. As he chooses to go out of the windup. Probably more comfortable that way. Starts him up with the fastball, fouled back. Down 0-1.
It's kind of confusing, too. They're both wearing blue and gray pants. So it just looks like they're playing just a little scrimmage between each other. Or
The first
same
game.
Team.
The first game, the Rock Hounds actually had their usual jerseys on. You know, right now they have it looks like a practice unis, just with the numbers on them. Looks a little bit cooler for them. As Lichty takes a fastball up for a strike, just catches the top part of the zone, down 0-2. But yeah, the first game when I first got here, I couldn't tell who was who at first, and it kind of threw me off. The 0-2 from Haas. Fastball up, misses. 1-2, might be a setup pitch here for that curveball he does have. He has that 12-6 along with that changeup. But mainly a fastball kind of pitcher.
I mean, when you top off at 92, I can see why he throws his fastball mainly.
Fastball driven right side foul down in the visitors bullpen in the Neptune Beach Pearl.
Carson caught a break when Woodworth at third, going to third, slipped. So he's looking here to just escape the jam right here and count his blessings after that mishap at third. And the count is in his favor when it's 1-2.
He could really come after Lichty right here. See if he can get out of it. See if we see the breaking ball here. Fastball up at his head. Evens up the count, 2-2. Yet to see any breaking stuff from Haas. Like we've said before, and we'll keep saying it, he is a fastball heavy type pitcher. Definitely relies on that fastball to get him out of jams. As Lichty drowns out over to Sandry, on over to Page, to Quilton, just gets pulled off the back, so that'll be a fielder's choice. Run does score in Woodworth. Neptune Beach Pearl up 1-0.
It looked like Page kind of rushed that throw right there. It looked like he had some time with Tim running quickly down the line, but not quickly enough for him to get rid of the ball the way that he did at second. So that's a costly mistake over there. It could have easily been a double play.
And Sandry fielded it cleanly. Nice transfer on over to Page, but Page doesn't really typically play second, so you might wonder if that played a factor into that play. As I bring up Matthew Miller, first baseman for the Neptune Beach Pearl. Takes a fastball out of the zone.
I feel like we say Daniel Page doesn't play typically insert position, because we said that when he was playing first. We said that when he was playing, I believe he was playing an outfield position. He's just being thrown in positions he's not used to, but the way that he brings himself is great, though, because he doesn't let it get past him.
Lichty takes off, steals the base with ease. No throw from Bartlemy. Sorry, Soda, as you were saying.
You know, Daniel Page, he's not really known. He doesn't know first base that well. He doesn't know second base, but he still goes out there and grinds. He doesn't let that get in his head. He still plays ball.
Miller swings and misses. 2-1. Fastball right down the middle. Evens up the count, 2-2. See if Haas can get out of this inning with just one run.
If he could get out with just one run, that'd be a big win for him. being with the bases were loaded with only one out.
Catches Miller looking on the fastball. Just hits a black on the outside of the plate. That'll end the inning. Neptune Beach Pearl able to score 1 run on the fielder's choice from Lichty. That'll bring up the top of the order for the Rock Hounds, looking to even it up at the bottom of the half. Sandry, Nunez, and Smith.
This is Max Smith. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back as leadoff hitter Kevin Sandry lead it off for the Rock Hounds, looking to even this game up. As Sandry takes a first pitch strike from the Neptune Beach Pro pitcher, Caleb Freeman. Sandry drives on over to right field. Under it is Morrison for the first out.
Center fielder, Mickey Nunez.
So that'll bring in number 2 hitter for the Rock Hounds, Mickey Nunez, followed by Max Smith playing right. Willie Hamza in the 4-hole for the Rock Hounds today, playing third. Logan Finley out in left, Kenny Quilliton, Zachary Bartlemy, Kyle Krebs, DHing today for the Rock Hounds, and running it out, Daniel Page. One and out to Nunez. And defensive alignment for the Neptune Beach Pro. Tim Lichty out in left, Zach Miller, center field, Cooper Morrison in right. From left to right, Zach Zaleski playing third base, Michael Woodworth playing short as Nunez just gets a piece, fouls it back. Jordan Williams playing second, Matthew Miller playing first. Behind the dish, James Free, the second, and on the mound, Caleb Freeman. Two and one.
Usually you see Mickey Nunez catching, so it's odd seeing him in center today.
He grounds on it over to Woodworth. Woodworth not able to make the play. Looks like he took his sweet time over there at short and took a little bit too long as Nunez gets a nice infield single.
Right fielder.
Underestimated his speed, definitely. Like you said, he just took his time, and that cost, you know, Freeman a runner on first now. It should have been 2 outs. Now it's just 1 out with runner on first, and that's all because Zach at third took his time.
Just kind of Cadillac'd it. Just sat back and waited for the ball to come to him rather than attacking the ball. So I'll bring up right fielder Max Smith as he fouls that left side out of play.
Max Smith, one of the big boys on the line in the lineup.
Yeah, how about Smith's numbers? 358 average. He's got 11 RBIs. Just a great power hitter. Just fouls that left side out of play. 0-2.
On our stat sheet, it says he has 2 home runs, but he hit 2 in 2 games, and we've seen him hit like 6. So
I want to say he's up around the 8-9 mark, if I'm not mistaken. As Smith drives that into left field for a base hit. I'll fall right in front of Lichty out and left. First and second for the Rock Hounds, trying to threaten here as Willie Hamza come on up.
Third baseman, Willie Hamza.
And how about Hamza's numbers too? 350, or excuse me, that was 358 for Max Smith. 378 for Hamza, and he's got 19 RBIs with a few bombs. He's got 3 on the summer season so far.
out of Brown University.
Just a grinder. I mean, he plays all the infield. You know, he gets mixed in with second, short, and third, and just can hit, and especially with power. Gets a fastball out of the zone, 1-0.
You mostly see a utility player that plays all positions, mostly for their defense. Never really see a guy, if they hit for average, it's, you know, 260, 270 in the upper 200s, but he's hitting well over 300 with a couple of bombs under his belt.
So he drives that right past Miller over that first. Nunez on his way home. Here's the throw. Not in time as Nunez able to score. That'll tie up the game 1-1 on the RBI single from Willie Hamza.
It looked like Hamza rolled over on that ball, but got right past Matthew at first, and then Mickey just never stopped running, and it's that speed that kills the Beach Pearls again. If Zachary hadn't, like you said, Cadillac'd it earlier, he would have been out. That wouldn't have been a run, and just Nunez flying around the bases.
Excellent speed from Nunez. Got a good jump over there at second. And Smith, smart base running as he moved from first to third. So that'll be first and third here with Logan Finley up now for the Rock Hounds. Takes a first pitch fastball, finds the zone. Just hits a black 0-1. One and one. Hamza 2 stolen bases so far this summer.
I'm not sure if he's going to go right here with Finley at bat. Big power hitter.
Finley takes another fastball for a strike, 1-2, down the count. Looking to at least take the lead for the Rock Hounds. Freeman throws on over the first to check up on Hamza. Back in time. The 1-2 for Freeman. Swing and a miss from Finley. That'll set him down for the second out. Here with Quilliton coming on up.
That was a healthy rip. He was trying to go dead center on that swing.
yeah, kind of wondering what his approach up there at the plate was when he took 2 fastballs in the zone, pretty much, middle half, one down the middle, one on the outside corner, and then swings at a high and outside fastball and just kind of throws his hands out and hopes for the best, but obviously struck out. As Quilton takes a first pitch fastball at the letters for a ball. Quilton, another guy that, when given the opportunity to play, has definitely shined. Can hit really well. It's up in the count now, 2-0. Hamza with a decent lead, as you see. Takes another fastball in.
I don't think Hamza's going to go here with 2 outs. Cadillac Kenny at the plate. It'd be kind of foolish if he'd go, only because you have 2 outs and it's the first inning, 1-1 the score. It's not like it's later in the game,
Exactly. Don't want to risk anything, be too aggressive, overly aggressive.
This is where the baseball IQ comes in. You have to know the situation and know what's going to happen.
As Cadillac Kenny takes a walk, that'll load the bases here with catcher Zachary Bartlemy. Looking to get ahead in this game for the Rock Hounds. We have a mound visit from the pro.
What are they talking about here? Is just catcher and... Are they going over signs?
They'll probably just, the coach is probably telling him to keep it cool. It's first inning. Probably first inning jitters. Just got to get it back in his rhythm. Freeman, a good pitcher's 15 innings on this summer so far. He's given up 6 runs in those 15, along with 10 hits, 10 walks. So definitely someone you could take advantage of. See what Bartlemy can do here. Fastball in the dirt. Freeman choosing to go out of the windup. See, catches the bottom of the zone near the knees of Bartlemy for a strike on the fastball. Even it up at 1-1. Bartlemy looks at the fastball in, just catches the corner. That'll be 1-2.
Sorry. Bartlemy doesn't play as often as he'd like, but when he does play, he's that contact hitter, that force that the other teams don't realize that they have.
Takes a nasty curveball for a ball in the dirt. 2-2, 2 out. Deuce is wild.
I still don't know what that means, but I'm going to let you keep saying it.
Bartlemy hits on over to Zaleski. On over to Miller to end the inning. Rock Hounds able to even up on the Hamza RBI single. That'll bring up the bottom half of the order for the Neptune Beach Pearl, 7, 8, 9. Morrison, Miller, Zaleski.
This is Mickey Nunez, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back. As right fielder Cooper Morrison will lead off the second inning for the Neptune Beach Pearl. Hawes looking to have a bounce back inning. He throws in a fastball for the strike. 0-1. Morrison hits on it over to Kenny. Able to take it himself for the first out of the inning.
There's a light breeze, but you can see the flags blowing, but it's also really hot. I believe it's around 95, 96 degrees right now. So it's probably not as fun for the outfielders or any of the defenders right now. Or anyone on the bench, or just anyone in general.
Just anyone in general, yeah. So I'll bring up Zachary Miller. Especially after playing a doubleheader. They just, players are tired, going straight into another game. So Hawes throws the curveball in the dirt. As he swings and misses on that fastball. Down 1-2. Hawes gets a sign from Bartlemy. The 1-2. Fastball just missed on the outside part of the plate. Also, the curveball again for a ball in the dirt. They'll bring to a full count.
Hawes does not look pleased with himself at all right now.
The 3-2 misses, so that'll be a walk for Miller as number 9 hitter Zach Zaleski.
Zach Zaleski.
Step on up to the plate. Looking to get something going for the Pearl. I think Hawes just got overly aggressive right there, just trying to do too much as he was up 1-2 and just lost Miller. Miller's taking a hefty lead over there first. Zaleski fouls that back right behind the booth here. 0-1. As Miller goes, throw from Bartlemy, high, so that'd be a stolen base for Miller. He just got a great jump over there first on Hawes. So it'll be 1-1 the count. Zaleski at least trying to move Miller over from second to third on a productive out. He swings and fouls the fastball back, left side out of play. Down 1-2. as Haas finds the zone on the fastball to catch Zaleski looking for the second out. Zaleski just did not expect the fastball there. Looked a little bit puzzled. Might have been looking for that breaking ball Haas has, but nonetheless, that'll set him down to bring up the top of the order. And Jordan Williams. Haas just misses on the curveball. As Williams drives that into right field, able to come around to take the lead is Miller. So it'll be 2-1 Neptune Beach Pearl.
Shortstop, Michael Woodward.
So that'll bring up Michael Woodworth. You saw Bartlemy give a little pep talk maybe.
Bartlemy looks so teeny compared to Carson, and Carson's only 6'2". I mean, that's tall, but
Yeah, Bartlemy definitely looked puny
yeah.
compared to Haas. As Woodward drives that into center. Under it is Nunez. Able to corral that to end the inning. So Neptune Beach Pearl able to go ahead once again to take a 2-1 lead. That'll bring up Krebs, Page, and Sandry, 8-9-1 for the Rock Hounds in the bottom half.
I'm Kevin Sandry, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back, as I'll bring up number 8 hitter Kyle Krebs. Looking to once again even up this ball game at 2.
Krebs DHing. We usually see him playing left field, maybe first. We saw him play first once, so it's a little unusual seeing him DH as he took the first pitch for a strike.
He drives that between the 3 and 4 hole for a leadoff single. Nice way to start off the inning for the Rock Hounds. I'll bring up number 9 hitter Daniel Page.
Second baseman Daniel Page.
Who, like we said earlier, is getting the occasional start, the rare start at second base. Usually see him at third or first. fastball inside for a ball.
Great piece of hitting for Krebs, just getting on so then the 9-1 and hopefully 2, 3, 4 hitters could come up. Just keep the line moving, keep the train going.
Drives that left side out of play.
That was kind of a get out of my face swing. A little emergency kind of hack.
Got a good piece, but fouled that off. The 1-1 from Freeman. Fastball hits the low and inside part of the plate zone. This Page is down 1-2. The 1-2 from Freeman. Page drives out for a base hit into left field. Right in between Zaleski and Woodworth. So we first and second, no out here for Kevin Sandry.
Shortstop, Kevin Sandry.
Just what the Rockhounds need for a big inning. First and second guy able to get on from nice base hits. And with the top of the order coming up too,
And
this is
not
their
only
time.
just for them to keep batting around and hopefully scoring, but for Carson too, so that he can just take a breather out there. You know, it's hot and he's pitching. The score says he's pitching well, but, you know, for himself, as he bunts that foul, for himself, he doesn't think he's pitching too well because, you know, Carson, he's a picture perfect kind of guy. He wants everything to be as perfect as possible, as every pitcher is. So to just give him a little break would be great for him.
I agree. And especially, you know, run support is always nice for a pitcher. Sandry pulls back on the bunt. That's Freeman threw at near his head.
I'd like to see him swing right here. Maybe not as he shows bunt.
See what they can do here as Sandry bunts that on over to Zaleski at third. Able to field it cleanly on over to Williams. So it'll be a sacrifice bunt by 4 for Kevin Sandry. Be second and third, 1 out here for number 2 hitter, Mickey Nunez.
Center fielder, Mickey Nunez.
Rockhounds playing the typical Stover small ball.
Which you got to appreciate. I love the bunts. I love the move them over kind of mentality. Not everyone can.
So Nunez fouls that back.
Not everyone's capable of hitting a 3-run jack over the right field fence. And, you know, I mean, everyone wants to, but not everyone is capable of doing that. And so you got to be a team player and just bunt them over.
It looks like the corners are in for the Pearl. Middle playing back. As Freeman hits the outside part of the zone. As Nunez down quickly 0-2. One and 2. Just grounds on and over to Zaleski. Diving play from Zaleski. Not able to make the play after that great diving stop. Looked on to home to see if he can get Krebs. Decided not to. Threw on it over to Miller at first. And Nunez with his, again, quick speed, able to beat it out for another infield single.
That was just a great play by Zaleski to just
Right
get
fielder,
in front of it and not let the ball get past him. He didn't get that at first, but I feel like he saved He saved Krebs from advancing. Excuse me, I mean Nunez from advancing.
So it'll be first and second. Page stay put at second. For Max Smith. Big power lefty. Takes a ball. Freeman gets the sign. From free. Fastball driven. Unable to make the play is Miller at first. Went right past him. Here comes Page to take the lead for the Rockhounds. Smith on over to second for a double.
Just keep the line, just keep it moving, keep it going. So the next guy can come up and just do the same thing.
Third baseman.
Looked like Miller just got a terrible hop. It looks like he was going to field it off to the side so he can go 2-1 for a double play. Or excuse me, yeah, second base to first base for a double play, but ball went right past him as it took a funky hop. So that'll be an RBI double for Smith. And now Willie Hamza looking to add to the Rockhounds' lead. As he swings and misses, looked like on a changeup from Freeman.
That kind of swing and a miss reminded me kind of a Joe Padnick. And he plays third. Joe plays second base and he plays third, so kind of off on position-wise. But just a finish, it's just a left-handed finish.
She just gets a piece of that. Oh, 2. And yeah, I could definitely see some similarities with Hamza and Panic. That's an interesting player comp now that you say that.
Thank you. I tried really hard. All of 2 seconds.
One and 2. Logan Finley on deck for the Rockhounds. Hamza gets it on over to Woodworth. Able to make the play just in time. According to our look, it looked like Hamza just beat it. But umpire obviously didn't see the same as us. So that'd be an RBI ground out for Willie Hamza as the Rockhounds add to their lead 4-2.
Left fielder, Logan Finley.
Unfortunately, we do not have replays here in the collegiate level. And the Rockhounds dugout, not happy with that call.
He looked like he beat it by a half a step.
He was busting down that line after that gimme over kind of swing.
Just kind of, stay alive kind of thing.
Hi.
2-0 to Finley. He swings and misses on the 2-0. Foul back off the netting, right over the Rockhounds dugout to even up the count 2-2. Finley looking to extend the inning. Have Quilliton on deck. The curveball just hit. Looked like a half swing. Able to get by Woodworth. So that'll plate Smith 5-2 for the Rockhounds. As Finley just kind of hesitated and half swung that in.
Again, another just gimme over kind of swing, and those swings have proven Rockhounds well, and so RBIs just keep coming. I mean, I know no one wants a gimme over swing like that, the half check swing kind of thing, a little slow roller. But if it's an RBI and you get on base, you can't be sad about that.
That's all that matters. base runners. That'll bring up Quilliton. Walked his first time up. He fouls that right side out of play. One on one on the change up in the dirt.
Not the inning Freeman wanted to have, coming off it being tied. Now the Rockhounds have the lead.
Quilliton takes a healthy cut. Just missed it. Again, fouled off behind the Pearl dugout.
Looked like that was his pitch too, as he yells at himself after swinging on that one, just missing it.
Check on over from Freeman. Keep Finley close at first. Freeman gets a sign from Pre. The pitch. Fastball catches Quilliton looking as he does not agree with that call. And that'll end the inning. The umpire kind of said something to Quilliton. Nonetheless, Rockhounds able to plate 4 in the bottom of the second. Take the lead 5-2. That'll bring up for the Pearl. Free, Halstead, Lichty.
Carson Haas, thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
That'll bring up catcher James Free for the Pearl. Free looking to get the Pearl back into this ball game as the Rockhounds were able to jump on Freeman in the bottom of the second to take the lead. As he drives that first base side, fair ball as it gets right by, looks like new first baseman Garland Webster. Free's on his way to third as the ball gets away from Smith out in right field. Hilgen in there with the slide. Looks like Smith had a hard time out there in right. Looks like it might have hit off the batting cage out there in right, the dome.
And it is Webster at first. That means Quilliton's out of the game. As you know, I'm looking in the dugout and I see him chilling over there next to Pridey. and Krebs. So, not really know why he's out of the game, but nonetheless, he is out, and Webster is at first.
Haas does the curveball for a ball. The ball, first glance, looked like it was a foul ball, but we're obviously behind the booth, and the umpires have a better view. Change up in there for a strike. Something you don't see that much from Haas. Usually a fastball reliant kind of guy. Mixes in the 12-6. Like another changeup in the dirt. 2-1.
I mean, when you throw 92, I can see why he throws a fastball most of the time. And his fastball is only climbing too, so it's not just gonna. With his career, it's not gonna stop at 92. He's gonna hit high 90s.
As Halstead swings and misses on the fastball from Haas. Yeah, that fastball is just deadly. I believe he's clocked in around 92, I want to say. So just a really powerful arm. The 2-2. Swing and a miss from Halstead on the fastball for the first out of the inning.
After the leadoff triple, it's good to get the next out, especially on a swing and a miss. What Carson is known for.
Yeah, Haas coming into this game, 38 strikeouts. He has 3 today, making it 41. As Lichty swings and misses. The 0-1. Foul back right in front of us. Down 0-2 is Lichty. And another thing with Haas is that he likes to play with his pitches. You know, he gets a lot of these hitters down 0-2. And he likes to, waste pitches. If throws are usually typically a fastball up in the zone, might be a setup pitch for a curveball maybe, but he likes to play with his pitches before he actually starts to attack them. But right there, goes right after Lichty as he swings and misses at a fastball at the letters for the second out. 2 straight strikeouts here for Haas.
First baseman, Matt Miller.
This first baseman Matt Miller will step in. Struck out his first time up.
Out of Georgia College, 6'2", 200. Big guy out there too.
She drives out the middle for a base hit. That'll plate free on the RBI single from Miller, 5-3.
Since it is so early in the game, we're only in the top of the 3rd inning. It's easy to get comfortable. It's easy to get comfortable when you have the lead when it comes to either the Rock Hounds or the Beach Pearls. So something they need to work on is just to attack it like it's a 0-0 game. Attack it like it's the 9th inning. Every inning's the 9th inning. Have that mentality.
As Morrison fouls that first pitch fastball back. Morrison grounded out his first time up. As he grounds on it over to new first baseman Garland Webster. Bobbles a little bit, but takes it himself to end the inning. Pearl score 1 on the RBI single from Miller. That'll bring up in the bottom of the 3rd. Bartlemy, Krebs, Page, 7-8-9 for the Rock Hounds.
I'm Daniel Page, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back as catcher Zach Bartlemy will lead off the bottom half of the third for the Rock Hounds. Look like a slider in the dirt, gets away from free. He tries that left center. Back is Miller, unable to make the play. He was fighting the sun. Bartlemy steps on into second for a leadoff double.
Just a great piece of hitting by someone that doesn't regularly start, but when he does start, he does stuff like that. He's great behind the plate. He doesn't let balls get past him. And if they do get past him, he jumps on them quickly so they don't advance as they could have, and he hits balls in the gap like that.
Someone who just shines and, takes the advantage of the opportunity when he does actually play. As Krebs steps in, shows bunt, gets it off the fist of the bat out in front of the pitcher's mound as Miller will throw it on over to Williams for 3-4 sacrifice bunt. I'll move Bartlemy over to third here with Daniel Page looking to drive him in.
Second baseman, Daniel Page.
That was just the funniest thing I've seen all day, was how Miller was like a crab inching toward Krebs, who showed bunt early. You have to break like that, but it was just funny seeing him crawl like that.
Page swings and misses on the fastball. And they got to be careful, with the first and third baseman, because if they come in too far too quick, the batter will sometimes pull back around for a slash and scare the defender. As Page drives that into center, under it is Miller, tagging is Bartlemy, so it'll be a sacrifice 5 for Daniel Page, making it 7-3 Rock Hounds.
Shortstop, Kevin Sandry.
Kevin Sandry now up, drives that into right field. Under it is Morrison to end the inning. So quick bottom of the third, but Rock Hounds able to get a run out of it. Make it 6-3. And that'll bring up for the Pearl, Miller, Zaleski, Williams, 8-9-1.
Hi, this is Willie Holmza, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
center fielder.
Welcome back
Zach
as
Miller.
Zachary Miller will lead off the top of the fourth for the Pearl. Miller walked his first time up and was able to score on the Williams RBI single as he drives that into center field. Under it is Nunez for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Gotta like it.
You gotta like it when you're Carson, who had that inning and then his team gets the run, so it's 6-3 instead of 5-3, but then it was a 1-2-3 for the rest of the hitters, so he's back out on the mound. So getting that first out is really good for him.
Working with the lead always makes the pitcher more comfortable up there. Gives him some room to work with, especially with this stuff. The 1-0 from Haas. Zaleski fouls that left side out of play over the Rock Hounds dugout. It's a really hot day out here at Billy and Louise Yarborough Stadium. I think the sun's getting to everyone as it's pretty quiet out here.
I know very few people that actually like the heat.
Zaleski grounds on over to Hamza, to Webster for the second out.
Hamza just at third, smooth as silk. Anything that comes to him, he eats it up, and he throws casually, but not. He doesn't Cadillac it to say it. He takes his time so he won't airmail it, so it could be a perfect play.
Exactly. I mean, even when he does seem to look in a hurry, it doesn't look like he's like fumbling around. Still keeps his cool, keep his composure, and make a nice easy play as Haas throws a first pitch curveball for a strike. Don't see that too often. Haas throws that curveball again, but about 58 feet.
Just a little high.
Williams 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Had that RBI single that drove in Miller. 2-1. Fastball fisted, looked like a half swing. Hamza not able to field it cleanly, as it looks like he was trying to transfer that to the throwing arm from his glove and fumbled it.
He did the smart thing, though, by just eating it instead of throwing it anyway to Webster at first, because that could have been a messy play and anything could have happened on that one, whether it was a advance to second, third, or even scored on a wild throw like that. So good job for Hamza to at least just eat it and not do much with it.
Smart play as a defense for the Rock Hounds, able to extend the inning. Seems to be the problem they've had all year. As Woodward hits a little dribbler on over to Haas to end the inning. So Haas with a nice, easy top of the fourth. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for top half of the fourth. That'll bring up Nunez, Smith, and Hamza.
Hi, this is Kyle Krebs. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Mickey Nunez
Leading off center fielder Mickey Nunez.
leading off the bottom of the fourth. Nunez 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI single. Looking for his third hit. See, gets a piece, fouls it off a Free's mask. The umpire is going to give Free a little bit of time. Go out to the mound of Freeman.
Mickey looking to start the rally. Well, not really rally when they're up, but just to get on being the leadoff that he is.
Takes a fastball inside. 1-1. He drives it up the middle for his third hit of the day. Nunez, another one of those guys, jumping on the opportunity when given the chance.
Exactly. Keyword
Right fielder,
opportunity.
Max Smith.
He plays catch. He catches sometimes, but that's usually late in the game, and it's not really when it's his turn to hit. It's usually just for the defensive part of it. So him being in the lineup right now and being 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI, just great day for him.
And especially, I mean, if I was Stover, I'd be more than pleased with his performance so far. It's only the 4th inning, too.
Exactly. Only the 4th inning.
Definitely making a name for himself. Hopefully make it a tough job for Stover on who to put out there in center field. As Max Smith is up at the plate now. 1-1 the count. Smith 2 for 2 as well. He's got a double, a single, and an RBI. So he hits that up the middle, right past Williams into center field. Nunez takes a big turn, heads back to second. So it'll be first and second for the Rock Hounds with Willie Hamza coming up.
Third baseman Willie Hamza.
Willie having a great day, too. 2 RBIs on the day. 1 for 2.
Should have been 2 for 2,
Exactly.
as he should have been safe on that call at first. But again, we're not umpires. That's why we're not out there.
I would love to be an umpire, but they didn't ask me. They asked them.
Change up in the dirt.
And if it's any consolation for Holmes, we thought it was 2 for 2, so we thought it was a single.
If we had a replay,
If it helps him make him sleep at night.
exactly. Fastball out, 2-0. And I think he knows, everyone knows that he was safe, as well as Stover kind of threw his hands up. So did Bobby over there at first. And the whole dugout when that play happened. Fastball catches the black on the outside part of the zone, 2-1. The 2-1. Hamza hits it on back up the middle. Able to make a outstanding play is Woodworth. As in one motion, fields it, steps on second, and throws to Miller for a 6-3 double play.
That was just an amazing play and a great heads-up play to get the ball step on first and then throw to first. And it's just, step on second and throw to first. It's just an amazing play. And again, great heads-up play by him, too.
That was all one motion It looked really just the smoothest I've seen it play in a while.
You can't be a shortstop if you can't make plays like that. I hate to say, not everyone can make plays like that, sure, but if you can't like have the mentality of at least knowing to step on second then throw to first, then you can't cut it as a shortstop.
As Nunez jumping on the opportunity from the wild pitch from Freeman, he'll score, making the lead now 7-3 Rock Hounds.
Mickey is just showing his speed, especially after the inning where Zach at third took his time and didn't throw to first, and Mickey was safe there. And ever since then, Mickey has just been putting on a clinic when it comes to his speed. Speed kills. Hashtag speed kills.
Puts pressure on the defense.
Because it puts pressure on everyone.
Yeah, and the ball looked like it just got away from him and looked like he kind of was frazzled behind the dish, kind of like, oh, I got to hurry. And Freeman, I think, got a late start from the mound, heading on over to home to cover because I don't think he thought that Nunez was going to go.
First baseman.
And it's a type of annoying bug that they know it's on base. So it's like Billy Hamilton. When he gets on base, everyone just is walking on eggshells because is he going to go? Is he going to go? Oh, he's going to go. And then the catcher's going to overthrow. And stuff like that happens. And Mickey realizes that happens because of speed, and he plays with it well.
As Webster drives that into left field on the broken bat. So that'll be a single for Webster. Finley at second. Here with
Now batting
Bartlemy
catcher,
stepping up.
Zach Bartlemy.
Bartlemy had a nice double out in left center his last time up. Looking to do that again. Maybe add 2 RBIs to his line. So he fouls the first pitch fastball right behind him into the netting.
We're only in the bottom of the 4th inning, so much more baseball to play.
So probably just gets a piece of the breaking ball. 0-2.
There's only a few more games left in the season, so it's great to see both teams putting on like hustle and giving it all instead of just we're almost done. They look at the standings, oh, we're nowhere near where we should have been, and no, they're playing 110 out there, and it's great to see.
Just some grinders out there. The Rock Hounds are, like you said, the playoffs and everything. They're 9-22, which isn't the best, but they're still showing up every day playing ball, which you want to see and like to see. The 1-2 from Freeman. Bartlemy hits on over to Williams. Takes the easy way on over to Whitworth to end the inning. So Rock Hounds able to score another run. A little bit of insurance for Hawes on the mound. And that'll bring up in the top of the 5th. Free, Halstead, and Lichty for the Pearl.
Hi, I'm Coach Bobby. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back as
Leading off,
catcher
James Free.
James Free will lead it off. Free had that triple his last time up. Able to score on that. That triple was to right field, and Smith had a tough time playing it off the wall with a batting dome out there in right, which allowed Free to get over to third.
Free looking to start the rally for the Beach Pearls. Down by 4. It is the 5th inning, so we're getting to the halfway point. We're at the halfway point in this game, so he's just looking to just keep the lineup moving like the Rock Hounds did in the previous 2 innings.
2-0.
And clouds are coming in, so that's going to play an effect with shadows, but not right now.
Yeah, interesting day, to say the least. It's hot. It's humid. Clouds are coming in as Free drives into the center field. Back is Nunez. Hits the bottom of the wall. Throws it in to no one. And Haas able to...
He really threw it in, and there was no one to make the
Well,
play.
it looked like Hamza slipped out there right in front of second, and Sandry was kind of late get behind him. So the ball just kind of trickled for a little bit, and Haas able to get it. So that'll be a leadoff double for Free here with Halstead making his way up. Struck out his last time up. Want to know?
We have a few defensive changes for the Rock Hounds. Chris mentioned Hamza moving over to second.
Hamza at second. It looks like Webster moved to third. And Page over at first now. Which makes sense. Page.
Third base is Webster's #1 position, so it doesn't make sense for him to be there. And if Page can't play third, it is first. So.
And he was getting some time at second. And, you know, Hamza can play either or, second, short, or third. So might as well put him there and put Page where he's comfortable at first.
Hamza can play first, second, third, left, right, pitcher, catcher.
Just anywhere.
Anywhere. He's the type of guy that, hey, can you play this? Of course. No questions asked.
The 2-1 from Haas. Swing and a miss from Halstead. 2-2. I feel like he's done that a lot against Haas today, just swing and a miss on those fastballs.
It's almost like Halstead is free swinging up there, too. Just as soon as the ball leaves Haas's hand, he just, all right, I'm going to go regardless. Which is kind of a tricky game to play.
The 2-2. 3-2. And I think with Halstead, you know, the way he stands up there at the plate with his hands being so low, I think he's been really tempted on those fastballs up. So when he swings, it's a matter of bringing those hands back up. And it's just really awkward.
And it almost disrupts its timing, too, in a way.
Exactly. Swing and a miss on the high fastball once again for the first out of the inning, just like we said.
Left fielder, Tim Lichty.
So Haas going back upstairs against Halstead, which he's been living there all day against him, strikes him out for the second time today.
And, you know, like you said with his hands, it's weird seeing a right-handed hitter with such low hands when he's hitting and then moves it up. Because usually you see that with lefties. Lefties are usually at the belly button and then, you know, they do their thing. So kind of weird seeing it from a righty.
Haas does the first pitch fastball for a strike. Yeah, now that you mention that, I don't think, off the top of my head, anyone in the bigs has their hands low as far as a righty hitter.
They all have it around their shoulder, you know?
Yeah. Shoulder area. As Lichty couldn't check a swing there. Quickly down. 0-2.
But then again, like you said, it looks like his timing was off with Haas. But then in that situation, you have to learn to adapt. You adapt or die, and Halstead he hasn't died, but he hasn't won against Haas.
Yet adapted. Yet adjusted to the way Haas has been pitching him. And I mean, might as well, if you were Haas, to just keep going back up there if Halstead can't hit it. As Lichty gets a piece, fouls that left side out of play. Webster going on over there just to make sure. Still 0-2. Haas looking to put away Lichty. Haas sets. The pitch. Lichty hits that left side. Coming in is Finley. Makes the play for the second out. Looks like he stopped, went, stopped, went. Just kind of got a funny read on that.
Yeah. But thankfully, there wasn't a pop-up dance kind of thing. It was just didn't really know where it was, but made the catch. And the clouds, like you said, it's been a weird day. It's still really high. I believe it's still around the 90s area, but it's a little windy, and then there's gray clouds.
And it's humid too. I mean, just everything, just bad. I couldn't imagine being out there and playing right now. First pitch curveball in the dirt. Probably be able to stop that.
And I'm not really sure for Finley, but if you don't have glasses out there too, chasing a fly ball looking straight up, that can really throw off your game because you're looking into the gray and it's still really bright. So that could have played a factor in for Finley, even honestly with glasses too.
Yeah, he has the shades on. Haas does look like a changeup in the dirt. And you see majority of these players out here, I mean, I hate to say it, but half the guys out here wear glasses just for looks. They don't, I mean, yeah, they have the glasses on their hats, but I mean, it's summer ball. And I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen it this summer to where there's been a pop fly and someone misses it because they lost it in the sun, and yet their sunglasses are on their hat.
And the key word in that was summer. The sun's gonna be out. It's gonna be bright regardless if it's like right now with the clouds. It's gonna be bright regardless. And if you don't have the shades on, then you gotta pray you make the catch, because I know if you go back to the dugout, whether it's Stover or any other coach, they're not gonna be happy.
They're going to chew you out. Exactly. A 3-0 from Haas. Walks Miller.
He just never had him in that at-bat.
Four straight pitches.
Cooper Morrison.
So first and second. Miller extends the inning here with Cooper Morrison.
Miller was never biting on any of those pitches either. Just shows the patience that he has and kind of the rally that he wants to start. There's something called 2-out rallies, and that's exactly what the Beach Pearls want to do.
See if Morrison can get that going for the Beach Pearl, as he's 0 for 2 on the day. Both ground outs over to first. So he takes a changeup. Looked like a strike. The umpire called it a ball. Looks like I might have missed low. 1-0. fouls that left side, right next to the stands. Hot sets. The 1-1. Change up just got a piece is Morrison. 1-2 now. The 1-2 from Haas. Fastball catches Morrison looking inside part of the plate to end the inning. Morrison didn't agree with that call as Haas gets his 8th strikeout on the day. Rock Hounds coming up in the bottom half.
This is Jack Priddy. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Okay.
Kyle Krebs, DH for the Rock Hounds today, will lead off the bottom of the 5th. Has a single and a sacrifice bunt in his 2 plate appearances thus far. Takes a first pitch fastball low from new pitcher Jake Paredes. Paredes 17 1/3 innings so far this summer. 7 runs given up, all of them earned. 10 strikeouts and 15 hits going along with 9 walks. Two and one. Two and two.
I'm looking in the Rockhound dugout, and it looks like Wyatt McCampbell started a new trend. You grab the top of the dugout and you just do as much pull-ups as you can, and Wyatt does not look impressed at all. You can every time you look in the dugout, Wyatt McCampbell is doing something, whether he's dancing, whether he's just joking around, or right now he grabbed a bat, so he's definitely wanting to pinch hit right now.
Yeah, definitely in his zone as Krebs hits that between Woodworth and Zaleski. Woodworth making a diving stop, able to stop it, but not in time as Krebs
Second
beats it out for an
baseman,
infield single.
Daniel Page.
That almost reminded me of a Arenado play where he dropped the ball and still on his back threw it to first. Obviously, he didn't make the out, but that was just a great effort by Woodsworth, and I'm amazed at him actually getting to the ball after Zach missed it completely after diving, and it was just a great play. Although he didn't make the out, he should have hold his head down.
A great defense. I mean, stopped it from going out in the outfield, but I mean, either way, it would have been a single. But great effort over there from Woodworth. Page is up in the count, 2-0. He fouls it back. Right behind us in the booth, 2-1. Rock Hounds looking to get a little bit of insurance for Hawes up there on the mound as Paredes does a change up in the dirt. Move it to 3-1. Hitters count for Page. As Krebs takes off, swing and miss from Page. Gets Krebs over there at second, trying to attempt to steal. As Page is looking down at Stover and kind of shakes his head at Page.
You're up by 4, but you never want to make a base running out, whether it's a caught stealing, whether it's just you overran a bag or something like that. You never want to make an out. You're up 4, doesn't matter. You can always add on because baseball can sleep on you quickly. It goes back to my thing of, you can't be comfortable when it comes to baseball because a 1-0 score can end in the 9th inning 17-1. Or it could have been, it's just nothing is, you just can't be comfortable in baseball. You always have to be ready to keep the lineup moving and keep the RBIs going.
Page able to stay alive once again. He fouls that left side out of play.
Page with the gimme over hacks. It's like he's not even fully extending his arms and the foul balls are just traveling. So if he could just get it in play, you could only imagine where the balls can land.
Yeah, full
if it's
extension.
his
That'd be
pitch.
scary. So he pops it up once again. Having room is free into the Rock Hounds dugout. Out of play. Yeah, just imagine if Page just can get his full extension.
It's kind of like the T-Rex Mike Trout kind of swing, how he just halfway and stops. So if he can only just imagine if he gets his pitch and he just hits it just like that, how far it'd go. Because those fly balls are going.
So he flies that into fair territory finally. Under it is Lichty for the second out. It just amazes me sometimes too
Shortstop, Kevin Sandry.
in the bigs how far these guys can hit the ball, especially on, getting jammed in on the fist.
All right, this is your time to bring up Aaron Judge. You're talking about balls hitting hard
no,
and
actually,
fall.
the craziest I've seen from someone, not even getting extension whatsoever and still hitting a home run is Miguel Cabrera. I remember there was one time I was watching a game and he had a fastball inside, I'm not kidding you, on the inside, batter's box line as Zaleski throws on over to Miller to end the inning, and he just swung. It was so inside, he swung and was still able to hit a home run.
Miguel Cabrera?
Yeah, it was just absolutely ridiculous. Just literally hands right next to his body, twisted, turned, and the ball still got over the left field
Well,
fence.
it's Miguel Cabrera, future Hall of Famer, so what do you expect?
Just absolutely crazy to me. So that'll set down the Rock Hounds. And that'll bring up Miller, Zaleski, and Williams for the Pearl.
Hi, this is Garland Webster, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Zachary Miller leading off the top of the 6th for the Pearl. As you see the Pearl dugout, a bit relaxed out there. Carson Haas still out there on the mound for the Rock Hounds. Fastball near Miller's head. Forward ball. The 1-0 from Haas. Just gets a piece of it off the hands of Miller. 1-1.
I'm a little crybaby, but I give all these guys out there, umpires, coaches, everyone out there, props for being under this weather and playing a sport still, because I'm sitting down and just talking and I'm already out of breath and I just stood up to stretch a little.
2-1. I mean, once you're out there, though, you're out there, you're focused on the game. You don't really let anything outside of the diamond get into your head and let it affect your game. Haas misses on the fastball again. 3-1.
I get it. You're out there, you focus on the game, but like Max Smith right now out in left field, balls aren't really getting hit that way, so he's just standing around in the heat. It's not something he wants to do.
Just baking in the sun out there and right. Miller draws the walk.
Pinch hitting for the Pearl, number 10, Andrew Rosa.
Looks like we have a pinch hitter for the Pearl. For Zach Zaleski, we have Andrew Rosa, number 10. He swings on the first pitch fastball. Back out of play. 0-1. Rosa 383 so far this summer. 17 runs batted in, going along with 2 home runs. The 0-1. Foul back. Oh, 2.
Game definitely slowed down too.
Indeed it has.
It's a 7-3 score, but it's definitely a slow-paced kind of game.
As Miller goes, here's the throw. He gets him. And it looks like new catcher Hunter Snyder throws out Miller. How about that throw? Just right on the money.
You can't really ask more from Barthelemy besides that on the dot throw, and Sanji just dropping his glove. He didn't really have to do much but catch it, drop his glove, and he literally waited for him too, which was a nice thing to see. Just a beauty. Just like that curveball that just missed.
Haas has got to be careful with that curveball, leaving it up in the zone. However, if you want to miss with that, miss low near the knees. That way the hitter can't do much with it. The 2-2 swing and a miss from Rosa. That'll be the second out.
As Rosa's walking away, I notice he has batting gloves in his pocket, on his hands, and his other pocket. So add that to the list of weird things baseball players do.
Just part of the game.
Explain how it's part of the game to have 3 sets of batting gloves on you at all times.
I mean, it's just, like I said, it's part of the game. You know, you see all these major league players do that. They start these trends, and it just, falls through in the lower part. Double A, triple A, college ball, just everything, and just somehow finds its way out here so we can see it too. One to Williams, as he was able to hold up on that curveball. Two and one. I was looking for a easy 1-2-3 inning. Williams grounds on it over to Sandry. Fields it cleanly. 2-page over the first 2 and the inning. So 1-2-3 inning 4. Haas. No runs, no hits, no errors. And that'll bring up Nunes, Smith, and Hamza in the bottom half.
Hey, I'm Wyatt McCampbell. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back. Center fielder Mickey Nunes looking to keep up his perfect day. 3 for 3 with an RBI, 3 runs scored.
Well, sleeper pick too, because he doesn't start normally, and when he does stuff like this. No batting gloves too.
So Nunes fouls it back, and it's always good to see that, whether you're a fan, whether you're his teammate, just anyone, who jumps on the opportunity of being in the game, shining in their moment, you feel good for them. You root for them. Nunes grounds out and over to Williams, to Miller for the first out, and just really, hope that they get their opportunity to start every day. So I'll bring up right fielder Max Smith.
Yeah, like you said, it's nice to see players under the radar players do well like this, because we all know about the Max Smiths, the Willie Holmeses, the Jack Pridys of the game. So seeing under the radar kind of player do so well like Mickey has thus far in the game, it's great to see. And same with Zach Barthelemy too. He doesn't start catching as often as he'd like, and when he does, he makes plays like the one with the throwing out the runner at second or getting that base knock. So it's great to see.
As Paredes just misses on the fastball outside. 1-2. Might be a setup pitch here to Smith. We'll see here. Change-up, swing and a miss as he catches Smith chasing for the second out with Hamza coming on up.
Third baseman, Willie Hamza.
You also see Max Smith talking to Willie as they're walking past each other, telling him how the ball breaks, how it is in the zone, and it's great to see teammates relaying messages like that.
Hamza takes a breaking ball, catches the inside part on 1. One and one. Fastball just misses. Paredes working quickly as he gets Hamza to foul off the breaking pitch. Might have been a changeup or a slider. Either way, 1-2. Hamza grounds on over to Williams. Pulls Miller off the bag. So that'll be an E4. And it looks like, Rosa is over there at the second now. So that'll be an E4 on Rosa on the throw.
Great hustle by Hamza, though, never stopping on that play. Even if it looks like a routine out, you always have to hustle it, because then it puts pressure on the defense and plays like that happen. So great hustle by Willie.
Finley grounds that up. Able to make the play this time is Rosa. Takes the easy way.
Clean. That was just
on
a clean
over
play.
To Williams, now playing short in the end. So nice job in relief for Paredes once again, as I bring up Woodworth, Free, and Halstead in the top half of the 7th.
Logan Finley, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back. As Carson Hall is still in the game for the Rock Hounds. Looking for his 7th inning of work. So that'll bring up Woodworth. Fouls that. 0-1.
Carson being the horse that he is on the mound again. I feel like it's hard to take the ball away from him. Even with Coach Stover out there trying to tell him that, you know, you're done. We have guys, there are guys warming up in the pen, but it's hard to be like, to tell Carson, hey, you're done, kid. He'll pretend he didn't hear you and just go back on the mound.
And especially with Haas, you know, finding his groove, finding his rhythm, you know, for the past few innings and staying in it. Woodworth fouls that, just gets a piece, down 0-2. You know, Haas, I'm sure, wants to stay in the game to finish out the game, you know, as long as he can.
Because it is a pitcher's kind of game. I mean, it's a team game, of course, but pitchers control the momentum, the time of it, the feel of it kind of thing. So in Carson's head, it is his game. And he's done a great job only limiting them to just 3 runs after the first 2 innings, which were kind of sketchy for him.
1-2. I mean, once you're on the mound and you're in, you know, your zone, you don't want anything stopping you. And especially, you know, Stover's done that quite a bit this summer. When guys are getting in grooves, he takes them out. But, you know, it is summer ball, so other guys got to get their work in. So it's just, I mean, it's a hit or miss.
If you look at your screen, you can see from the pitcher's view, Grant St. Martin with the, what do you call the gun? It's the radar gun, trying to see how hard Carson is throwing right now, right underneath the scoreboard. As he's looking up.
He looks a little lost.
I hope he knows how to work the radar gun. He's just sticking it out there. Why isn't it working?
The 3-2 from Haas. Fastball catches Woodworth looking just on the inside part of the plate for the first out.
How many times have you said catches him looking? It's just that's Carson.
That's his go-to. Yeah, I mean, that's his go-to pitch is the fastball. You know, whether he's ahead in the count, behind in the count, he's throwing the fastball majority of the time. I think that's what sometimes plays with the hitter's head is that, you know, in certain counts, say a 1-2, you know, typically, you know, majority, you'll see a breaking stuff, you know, whether it be a changeup, you know, curveball, slider, but he just sticks with the fastball, and I think that's what kind of keeps these hitters off balance sometimes. Is Finley makes the diving catch. How about that?
That was a great play. He hustled all the way from left field and by the foul line and just did that little slide and then almost looked like he snow coned it and then stuck his glove in the air, signifying that he indeed made the catch. Great play all around by Finley, and he's a big guy. You know, him hustling down the line and making that sliding catch, it couldn't be easy for him, but he made it look easy.
He had a great jump out there in left field, and you know, made a nice sliding snow cone grab. Helps Haas out. Haas is happy, looking again, get a nice 1-2-3 inning. Halstead swings and misses quickly down 0-2.
Especially because it came off the bat of Free, who was 3 for 3 and just had Carson's number the whole game. So to, you know, finally retire him must feel great for Carson.
Gives him even more confidence up there on the mound. And there's the fastball up in the zone again to Halstead. Haas with another 1-2-3 inning. And that'll bring it up for the Rock Hounds in the bottom half. Webster, Snyder, Krebs.
This is Evan Facina. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Off for the Rock
Welcome
Hounds,
back.
Garland Webster.
As third baseman Garland Webster. Webster 1 for 1 so far. Came in the 5th inning. Got his first hit. So he pops it up. Rosa calls everyone off to make the play.
Good thing he called it off because it looks like 3 players were merging on the scene to make the catch. And if no one called it, they would have made a bad collision, to say the least.
Yeah, it looks like Rosa called off Miller. Looked like Miller's ball, being that it was right next to first base, but Rosa called him off, and he does have priority. As Hunter Snyder will step in for his first plate appearance of the day. One on one. 2-1 as the breaking ball misses near the letters of Snyder.
Snyder with the no batting gloves, but the batting gloves in his back pocket. It's just it's just funny to see. I like the no batting gloves. I'm a fan of that. I'm not hating on that part of it. I'm not hating on anything. It's just funny. You don't wear batting gloves, but you do have a pair, and they're in your back pocket.
My mom would be like, why am I wasting my money on buying stuff for nothing?
The 2-2. Snyder hits out on over to Rosa to Miller for the second out. And it looks like we have a pinch hitter for Kyle Krebs, Nate Gutierrez, number 26.
Pinch hitting for the Rock Hounds, number 26, Nathan Gutierrez.
Curveball. Hit on from Gutierrez into left field. Under it is Lichty to end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Paredes. As that'll have Lichty, Miller, and Morrison in the top of the 8th for the Neptune Beach Pearl.
Hi, this is Nathan Gutierrez, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network. Hi, this is Nathan Gutierrez, and thank you for watching.
Leading off.
Welcome back.
Tim Lichty.
As left fielder Tim Lichty will lead it off for the Pearl.
Well, looks like we have a new pitcher as well.
It's like Kirby Broadbent up there on the mound for the Rock Hounds.
He has 18 innings under his belt. In 18 innings, he has given up, has 18 earned runs, which makes it a 9 ERA. He has 26 hits to just 14 walks, which is, it's an okay ratio.
It's really high in 18 innings. He's giving up more than a hit per inning and almost a walk an inning.
He is a two-way player, so
Does play a little bit of first base, DHs as well. Two and one. As Lichty drives that into center. Off the wall. Nunez plays it cleanly. So it'll be a double for Lichty to lead off the top of the 8th.
the ball hit right off the wall and bounced right to Mickey, who he really just had to put his hands up, and it's a great throw to get it in and not advance the runner, who could have easily gone on third if Mickey had mishandled it out there in center.
Yeah, great job. Yeah, for someone, especially not playing the outfield that often, to play that cleanly and throw that in to keep Lichty at a double. So that'll bring up Matthew Miller as he drives that into right field. Smith, here comes Lichty. Here's the throw from Page on the cutoff. In there is Lichty on the RBI single from Miller to make this game a 7-4.
It was a great relay by Smith to Page to Snyder at home, but just not quick enough.
Right fielder, Cooper Morrison.
We have the rally hats going on right now. You see a lot in college baseball.
Wow, that's a lot of...
And I think it's working. They have a run now.
Is that 5 hats?
Yeah, he looks like a fun guy to hang around with.
Funny guy. That'll bring up right fielder Cooper Morrison.
Saying hi to us.
He grounds on it over to Page. Page throws on over to Sandry. Over to Broadbent for a double play.
Never knew that it was even in play, and now he's out.
Now the umpires will gather as Morrison in his defense is saying that it hit off his foot.
We are in the 8th inning, top of the 8th, 7-4 now. So the Pearls are looking to inch closer and closer to just at least tying it before it's the bottom of the 9th. Or excuse me, top of the 9th. And the Rock Hounds are looking to just shut it down here.
As the umpires haven't made a decision, but yet call over the first bit, or the, excuse me, coach of the Neptune Beach Pearl. I'm kind of confused. I don't know if the umpire is asking for his opinion too, or what.
Looks like call stands, and it is a double play indeed.
Wow.
And it sucks because you think to yourself, like, as a fan, always hustle it out, always. But if you think it hit off your foot and it's obviously a foul ball or whatever, you're not gonna run. So it's not like he did anything wrong. He thought it hit off his foot. It probably did, since he did not get out the batter's box at all. Because usually you see guys at least jog slowly, minimum. He didn't move at all. So you'd only think that it really did hit off his foot, and the umps just missed that call. But that's just, I mean, it's good luck for the Rock Hounds now, so they got 2 outs. Quick 2 outs.
I mean, it didn't look like it hit off his foot. I mean, it might have been an acting job from Morrison, just a little bit. Broadbent throws in his breaking ball for a strike to even up the count. 1-1. I mean, we had a pretty clear view. I didn't see it hit off his foot, but yet again, the umpires are out there with a better look. As Miller fouls that back, 1-2. So, I mean, it's just, like you said, it's lucky for the Rock Hounds and not so lucky for the Pearl.
Yep. It's kind of a win-lose situation depending on how you're looking at it.
Broadbent throws a fastball above Miller's head. 2-2 now. Broadbent catches Miller looking to end the inning. So nice work in relief for Broadbent. He sets down the Pearl. That'll bring up in the bottom half Paige Sandry Nunez.
This is Kirby Broadbent. Thanks for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Daniel Page
First baseman Daniel Page
will lead it off in the bottom of the 8th, looking to add a little bit of insurance for the Rock Hounds. As Page bunts that, good idea, but foul.
Rock Hounds are looking to add some more, so it's not as close as it is right now. So come 9th inning, they don't have much to worry about besides the final 3 outs. So if a runner gets on or a runner does score, it's not as stressful.
And it looks like Grant St. Martin is warming up for the Rock Hounds. Probably come in the top of the 9th.
I see him kind of as like a secret weapon. You usually see Grant, of course, playing the outfield, you know, that hitting home runs, the usual. But when he pitches, it's not beautiful to look at. He doesn't have the best mechanics because he is a position player pitching, but he gets the job done, and quickly. There's not much time for hitters to think up there.
Yeah, I want to say when he was last time we broadcasted a game and he was pitching, he came in for a closing role, and I want to say clocked in at around 93. His Page fouls that off the shed, left side. Yeah, so he definitely has a power arm. It's just a matter of his
Location
command. Exactly. As Page able to hold up on his swing, so he draws the walk against Paredes. That'll bring up Kevin
Now
Sandry,
batting shortstop
leadoff hitter
Kevin
for the Rock
Sandry.
Hounds. Sandry shows bunt. Can't pull back, so nonetheless, strike. As you see, Sandry over 3, pop out, as well as a ground out. Nice idea from Free behind the plate. Keeping Page over there at first, close on the back pick.
Definitely cool down too. It feels like maybe 80 something degrees instead of the blazing 95.
Sandry drives out into center field for the first out of the inning, as Miller is able to corral that.
All the balls Sandry's been hitting, besides the sack bunt that he had in his prior at bat, he's hit them well and hard, but just right at the defender, so nothing really he can do about it. No amount of hustle he does on that play can result him in a hit. So it's just bad luck today for Sandry.
So that'll bring up Mickey Nunez. 1-0. Nunez with a stellar day, as we've been saying. 3 for 4. Two and 0 to Nunez. No action in the bullpen for the Pearl. So looks like the coach is going to let Paredes do his thing and get out of the inning here. Two one. Nunez fouls that left side out of play.
Mickey just having a great day today, 3 for 4, like you mentioned, and just he's that pest. He was the pest for the Pearls that has just, except for that one time, just could not get out.
Again, one of those spark plugs. As the speed is shown off, as Page takes off, as Nunez gets caught looking for a little window shopping, as he gets tossed out of the game.
Max Smith.
Looks like he did something with his bat. I'm not really sure. It looked like he marked up the dirt, and home plate umpire not giving him any string with that, and he threw him out the game quickly, and Mickey turned around and said some words to him, but just kept walking to the dugout, and I'm kind of surprised on that. I'm kind of surprised.
I think the umpire has a
short fuse.
I think he's a little grumpy being out in the sun all day.
It's hot, and we keep talking about the players, but he's in that squat too, just like the catcher. He pops up when the catcher pops up. He's in the squat when the catcher's in the squat. So he's a little cranky too.
Paredes does look like a changeup into Smith, down 0-2. The 0-2. Smith fouls that left side, able to make the play is Woodworth to end the inning. Looks like it might have had a chance to go out of play, but found a way to stay in. So last licks for the Pearl in the top of the 9th inning. We have Rosa, Williams, and Woodworth.
Hi, this is Hunter Snyder. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back. As Andrew Rosa will lead it off in the top of the 9th, looking to get back in to this ball game for the Pearl as they're down to the last 3 outs. So we have new pitcher Grant St. Martin on the mound for the Rock Hounds. So Rosa fouls first pitch fastball back 0-1. St. Martin with the power arm. Got some good breaking stuff to him. Two-way player. The 0-1. Fastball in there, 0-2. St. Martin, freshman out of Sonoma State. 6'4", 245.
I just want everyone to look at how simple St. Martin throws. He has nothing fancy with his mechanics, not a super high leg kick, not a funky wind up with his arm. It's just grab ball, throw ball. And it's been good too.
So Rosa able to get a piece of that fastball to stay alive.
And I've said this a bunch of times, but the way St. Martin finishes, where he slaps his chest and his arm goes back up again, it just reminds me of a left-handed pitcher kind of thing, kind of a Rich Hill, but right-handed version, of course.
Of course. As Rosa checks his swing, gets a piece of it on the breaking ball from St. Martin to Hamza. On over to Page for the first out. He had Rosa fooled on that one.
Second baseman, Jordan Williams.
So I'll bring at the top of the order for the Pearl, Jordan Williams. So Martin throws a first pitch fastball in there, 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1. Rockhounds looking for their 10th win on the season.
Oh.
So Williams turns on the fastball in, just misses him. And he looked a little scared.
He made the same face I just did and the same sound. You said that this is if they hold on to the win, it'll be their 10th, and it's just shocking looking at the players that they have, and they only pulled so far 10 wins if they keep it today, of course.
As Williams drives that into right field for a base hit.
Usually that's what happens when you get brushed a little too close inside. You get a base knock the next pitch. It's like that. You get, when you get thrown at the head and you fall down and then you get back up and you hit a home run kind of thing.
Williams shows up St. Martin, showing him he's not scared of that fastball. That'll bring up Michael Woodworth. He takes a first pitch fastball, first strike. St. Martin just coming right after these hitters, not backing down. St. Martin sets, delivers. Ground ball fisted. Able to field it cleanly is Webster. Chooses to go the long way, and Page, being that was his only play. So fielder's choice. 2 out. And that'll bring up James Free.
James Free.
Pearl down to the last out. St. Martin looking to solidify this win for the Rock Hounds. So that was a first pitch fastball for a strike. St. Martin gets the sign from Snyder. 1-1.
If the Rock Hounds can keep the lead and preserve the win, it's going to be a great win to just boost their confidence and their morale.
As Free swings and misses on the breaking ball from St. Martin. That was a dirty pitch. Moves the count to 1-2. Down to the last strike.
What do you think St. Martin has up his sleeve right now?
I think he's just going to overpower him with the fastball up. Seems to be working on a lot of these Neptune Pearl hitters as Free hits that right center. That's high, that's far. Hits off the bottom of the wall. So that'll be an RBI double for Free, making it 7-5.
Free has only been retired once. He was 3 for 3 against Carson and then was retired in the final at bat versus Carson. And now he just smacked that ball with St. Martin. You cannot get this guy out. And when you do, it's kind of a like, wait, did I really just get him out? Did that really just happen? Because he's a bug for the Rock Hounds. And I mean that as a compliment, of course. Because if you're an annoyance, if you're a gnat, that means you're doing something good.
Does a breaking ball for a strike. Hits the outside corner. Oh, and 2 on that breaking ball from St. Martin. St. Martin looking to put Halstead away to end this ball game. See what he can do here. The 0-2. Just outside. St. Martin's not happy with that call.
St. Martin's not used to this kind of pitching with runners on kind of thing. He's used to the whole 1, 2, 3 in order retiring kind of thing. And he's getting frustrated. And you don't want that big guy frustrated because that's a scary thing.
2-2. And it looked like on that 0-2 pitch, that fastball, Snyder didn't move his glove. I mean, hardly at all. But
and one of our production people, Melanie, just said, wow, that was fast. So that just shows how far or how hard he throws.
The 2-2 to Halstead. Breaking ball in the dirt. Able to block it is Snyder to keep it in front of him. Keep Free from moving to third. So that'll bring it to a full count. St. Martin looking for his save. Free at second on the double. St. Martin walks Halstead to bring it to first and second. 2 out. Here with left fielder Tim Lichty. Coming on up.
Stover telling his outfielders no double. It's a no double area, so anything that's just play deep basically and don't let anything get past you. What do you call it? The no doubles?
No doubles defense.
There you go, no doubles defense. Typically, that's what you see, especially late in the game. And there's runners on, power hitter up, you play no doubles defense.
So I'll bring the tying run at first base as we have a pinch runner at first, Harrison Moore. Seymour misses on that fastball.
And it looks like the Neptune Beach Pearls dugout are doing another little rally thing. Most of them, they're on the dugout and they're grabbing the chain that's right on top of the dugout, and it's just another rally cry by them. And it's
I've never seen that before.
it's just funny.
As look, he drives that into the left. Under it is Fossilina, the new left fielder, to end the ball game. So Rock Hounds come out on top, 7-5 against the Neptune Beach Pearl. And what a great win for the Rock Hounds. Just played a great baseball, great, outstanding pitching performance from Carson Haas. Couldn't have asked much more. And you had Max Smith and Mickey Nunez, you know, doing their job in the middle of the order, scoring those runs and getting those solid hits. So, Saul, what did you see from today's game?
It's exactly what you said. It was a great game by Carson. He had the first 3 innings were kind of sketchy for him. You didn't know if he was even going to last that far, and he lasted 7 innings. And that just shows you he's a horse. He's an ace. He will go out there. He'll grab the ball, and he'll throw for his team. He'll put them on his back and just lead them. And defense was great today, too, with, you know, balls going over like Mickey's head, but he was right there to make the play and throw it in so runners can't get advanced. And that's the type of defense, the heads-up baseball IQ kind of thing that you look for in a team. And that's what the Rock Hounds showed today.
Great overall performance, great pitching, great defense. Everything just came together well. So on behalf of Chris Evaglia and Saul Balazzi here at Building the Beach Yarborough Stadium, Rock Hounds take down the Neptune Beach Pearl 7-5 here on the Solano College Sports Network. And we'll be back with the best by play of the game.
If you have an interest in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether it's behind the scenes or on camera,
then this is the class for you.
Class is held every Wednesday from 1:30 to 4:30 in room 121 alongside the library building.
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
We hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
it's more than just sports. It's an education.
Hi, I'm Melanie Fuller with the Solano College Sports Network here with your best by player of the game, Carson Haas. This has been your best outing in over a year. After your injury, how does it finally feel to be back on your grind?
It feels really good. I feel like I've improved a lot this summer. I just want to come out every week and help our team get a win, and I feel like I've been getting a lot better.
You guys have been out here literally all day. How do you maintain your focus after having a doubleheader?
You know, I didn't really think about it too much. I hung out in the clubhouse for the last couple innings of the first game. Just did my regular routine and felt pretty comfortable.
And what are you going to bring from this outing to the next?
I'm just going to keep trying to get wins. You know, that's the most important thing. I want to make my pitches and keep getting us some wins.
Well, congratulations again, Carson. The Rockville Rock Hounds were able to defeat the Neptune Beach Pearl in their second game, 7-5. For Carson Haas, I'm Melanie Fuller, and thank you for supporting the Solano College Sports Network, your #1 source for local sports.